I love it when the UPS guy brings me Gibson boxes. All right, well, gonna go ahead and get this one cut open, and then I'll start getting back with you guys about what's inside it. So here's a quick little preview of what's in there. So something I noticed, hey, no more of the staples that hold these things together. It's just taped. So that's kind of different. I'm not used to that, but it sure does make it easier to get into the box, and probably saves them, what, like 5 cents per package? All right, let's see if I can actually get this out, or if I'm gonna have to do what I usually do. No, it's probably gonna be what I do. Actually, you know what? It's gonna come right out. Look at that. Ooh, look. Our case came with a tag. Don't usually get that out of the thing. Now, I'll say this. This is a Gibson.com exclusive, if I'm remembering correctly. This is one of those ones that they just came out with that is a, you know, it's the dark tobacco deal. And, but this guitar, like I say, is something that I have never seen Gibson do with a set of pickups before. So I am super duper thrilled, because I love Mini Humbuckers. And that is, like, I didn't get a chance to pick out this one. This one was just one that they just sent me, right? So this is nice. Got some good wood character on the top for mahogany. This is really neat. Look at that little feature right there. Can't really get a good glimpse of it. But yeah, so I like Mini Humbuckers. And mostly I like them because one of my very first Gibsons was a deluxe. It was a 77 gold top deluxe. And I have had a love affair with those ever since. And I like the P-90s that I've had, though I have not had a lot. I've never found a P-90 that I did not like, even in the Joe Bonamassa ones that were just recently released. But this guy looks pretty good. Gonna need some fret conditioning on that fretboard. What does our back look? Oh, back is plain, just black. Nothing special there. Huh. Nothing special to see there, but the mahogany top, or the mahogany body, because technically it's not really the top, it's just the body, looks pretty good. I dig it. But of course, now, what do you get in the case candy? Case candy. So this is new. Never seen an instrument safety manual before, but or maybe I have seen it and I just didn't pay attention. But the polishing cloth, tool, big gigantic moisture bag, case candy key, case keys, this warranty information, the little Gibson.com or Gibson app, and then the normal strap, which is, nothing really amazing, but where is the case made? It sure looks like it doesn't say. It says November of 2024 though, so I'm gonna guess, yep, Costa Rica. So yeah, this is one of the Costa Rican cases. It felt like a Costa Rican case. But something I found interesting, and then shortly after I discovered it on the Custom Shop Flying V. Case key, or the multi-tool and polishing cloth, doesn't come with Gibson Custom Shop stuff. Sometimes if you buy something from the demo shop, it will have these, but it does not necessarily come from the factory like that. And so it's interesting that they add it at the demo shop sometimes, but other times they don't. When I contacted them about the Flying V's lack of the multi-tool and polishing cloth, they said, yeah, that just doesn't come with Gibson custom shop stuff. So interestingly enough, maybe it's just the reissues that it comes with, or maybe it's the, you know, certain level of instrument. But like I say, I've gotten polishing cloths and multi-tools with every single Les Paul that I think I've gotten from the demo shop, and that includes the DS38 59 reissue, the 58 reissue, and the Ebony Custom. So all of those have had it. So interestingly enough, this is not something that you normally get with. And then, like I say, Trogley talked about it, the fact that it doesn't come with those on a normal day as well. And I find that odd. It's a weird situation for that to be the for this to be the norm for Gibson USA and not for them. But anyway, I digress. But yeah, so anyway, there you go. Gibson.com exclusive Mini Humbucker P-90 Les Paul Special. And I dig it. I'm I'll get her all tuned up and do a basic playing demo and see what those pickups sound like. All right, so standard affair. Got this one tuned up, and we have the Fender 68 twin reverb running just clean right now with a little bit of reverb on it. So like I say, nothing special going on, just a little bit. I've done some strumming on it, and it feels really good. Now this neck feels very much like the Junior. So this one, the Junior and the Special in that case seem to be very, very similar. So probably the same neck profile. A lot of this stuff is probably the exact same as what you would get on a Junior, but put onto the Special. And that is not really a bad thing, because the Junior, especially the one we have from the demo shop, has been a great guitar. It's a really comfortable playing guitar, and the neck is chunky, but it's not like exorbitantly chunky. It is, honestly, it feels more like the 58, but it also feels like it's a little bit deeper than the 58. So heads up, if you don't like chunky necks, probably not gonna like this one. So just point of reference. Anyway, pickups though sound amazing from the little bit that I've done. So this is just the Mini Humbucker in the neck. And it is So that P-90, like just listening to it, just listen, I'm gonna strum. It's a lot louder. And I don't know if it's just the position of it because it's so much closer to the strings, or if it's just that much more powerful. When we get to the point where I'm taking it apart to condition the fretboard and everything, we are definitely going to check the outputs on this, because that is crazy loud comparatively speaking. I mean, just like I say, again, going from so that is a lot of fun, but at the same point in time, very unexpected. I was not expecting the single coil P-90 to be so much louder, and it almost makes me wonder if there's something going on with this humbucker, mini humbucker. So we are definitely going to have to check that out, because we have two other guitars with mini humbuckers in them. We've got some other ones to check out that have P-90s as well as the mini humbuckers in them, to find out if this has something similar. But like I said, I'm really curious as to what's inside here now, because like I said, that's a really loud P-90. I'm kind of, but I like it. And going back and forth, it just and that's what everything turned to 10. So like I say, it really does make an interesting combination, and that might be why this, wonder if I turn this back down some. Interesting. Well, we'll get into it more later, but there you go. Gibson.com, P-90, mini humbucker. It's a fun guitar. Like I say, really comfortable, really comfortable. I'm anxious to find out more about these pickups and what they're called, if they have stickers on them, etc., because I like the way it feels, and I like the way it sounds, and it's something that I've never seen them do. I've seen them do P-90 and full humbucker, but other than in like the demo shop, I don't think I've ever seen them do a P-90 and a mini humbucker setup like this on a USA production. Now, they've probably done custom shops and reissues and stuff, but this is kind of new for that. Oh, but the multiply pick guard too, that's something different. I thought I'm used to seeing them like one single ply, which again, that could be a spec that I'm just not used to seeing, because it's a Gibson modified guitars that I'm used to getting. So anyway, well, all right, I think that's it for right now, and see you in the next one.